Anyway, go on. Sorry.
As I was saying before,
okay, everybody is saying there's no sound, so there must be not any sound. So we're going to sign.
All right.
We want you to watch.
I do.
I'm sorry. There's no sound.
You got sound on the
We want you to watch everything he says.
I put it on my phone.
Everything he says. Robert, there's no fucking sound.
Go in.
Check, mic check. You said the mics is on.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, let's start again.
Okay. Okay. Let's start over again. Here we go. Pretend like nothing happened. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is OCCW. This is the Royal Ramble with Jonathan Malice and your brand new OCCW Tag Team Champions, Azrael and B.A. Marcus Frey.
Well, goddamn, now it's all said and done.
So that may sound redundant, but here we go. New tag team champions, Azrael, B.A. Marcus Frey, congratulations.
Your belt smells.
Finally, we championed over the Exodus. Pharaoh did not let the people go. I snatched them right back, brought these belts right back home where they belong in beautiful Orange County. They ain't going nowhere, never again. They're staying right around our waists for all the good foreseeable future. I'm especially proud of B.A. Marcus Frey for not selling his for drugs or anything.
Well, I mean, I would, but once they found out that a fat ass and a Roman Reigns ripoff had him, they didn't want to buy these damn things.
Golden Corral.
And we won these belts in a match, a fair and square match against 2 other people, and we beat them 1, 2, 3.
You damn right.
In a competitive contest.
So here's the thing. I'm gonna tell everyone out there right now, and I'm completely serious about this. One more time, I hear that I'm a rookie or that I didn't earn what is now around my damn waist, all of you motherfuckers are gonna get something to really, I swear to God, I don't give a damn no more. I am sick and tired of every one of you talking shit about me. You can come see me if you want some. I don't have nothing else to say on it. But if you want to step to me, be a man and step to me in my goddamn face. This came home with me. I earned this shit. I don't give a damn if I was wrestling for a year, a month, or a goddamn day. Not one of you are man enough to step in the ring with me.
Your microphone.
We won these championships fair and square. I don't care what anybody says. Tony Ray's tried to hit me in the head with a nightstick, and I got out of the way because you can't catch me. You can't catch me. I'm like the gingerbread man. You can't lay hands on me. You can't even see me. I am like the John Cena. I am the great white American hope, baby. You know, I float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I rumble, young man, rumble. And bulletproof, he might be bulletproof, but he not kicking suplex proof now, is he? And I rang a ding, 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 dong all over his head for at least about 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes of that match. Threw him around like a sack of potatoes.
All right, yeah, it certainly was an exciting match. Tony Ray's and Bulletproof really did bring it to you guys. I honestly thought that they were going to defend that title. They were looking good going in. And
the only thing they didn't bring is enough stamina to last the whole goddamn match.
Well, you guys did outlast them. That's true, and they did. You know, they did show themselves as worthy champions. Now, my question to you, gentlemen, is who's next? To borrow a phrase.
Any other punk ass bitch that wants to step up in the ring.
Now La Raza got in the ring. La Raza got in there, got up in my face. We might owe them a little something because I commissioned La Raza to try to win the battle royal for me. They didn't follow through, but you know I'm a man of my word. I always pay my debts, and we might just throw in a case of Corona along with this tag team title match the next time I see Freddy Flores and Alexander Vega.
Well, make sure that if it's for Alexander Vega, it's a Corona Light.
Oh, you know, got to cut back on the calories a little bit. You know, he's trying to be a champion, too. And by the way, if you have ever been in a stare down against Freddy Flores, that man is deeply disturbed, John. He says some crazy things. You know, the fans can't hear, but when we're eye to eye looking deep into each other's eyes, he is saying some very, very profound things to me.
Yeah, I think he was saying more of what he wanted to do to you, and it didn't sound like stuff you do to another man in the ring.
This is why I don't do nothing illegal. I enjoy showering alone. You know what I mean? I'm trying to stay
but you know, to them, the best kind of love is homie love. So
hell yeah.
I mean, I thought he asked you at one point if you ever had your shit pushed in.
I seen that movie too. You know, we went over to La Raza's house and you abandoned me. By the way, you just left me there to play poker with two guys I don't really know so good.
Trading
And
day,
they're
folks. Trading day.
You know, Freddie Flores like,
Nice.
BA's taking a dump, and I was like, when's he coming back? And I had to stay over there for like 3 hours.
Right.
Oh,
All right.
man.
Other matches on the card include a victorious Frankie Franks over Chuck Mercer. We had a matchup with Johnny Sunset. He's in studio today. We're gonna get his comments on that match. He wrestled Freddie Helmuth, as he goes by now. And
He said there's too many people going by the name Freddie, and all of them suck. So he thought if I change my name, I might not suck as bad.
All the good
I don't
wrestlers
think
are going by
that's-
one name. Nobody needs a last name.
I guess
Sting,
not. Yeah.
Azrael, Cher.
Prince, bam. We're gonna get his comments a little later as he wrestled Freddie Helmuth. But Gustin Thunder Uberstude defended his title against a newcomer to OCCW, Damon Devine, who was just fantastic. Out of was it Palm Springs, middle of the desert, I think. Out there?
I mean, I guess the only thing out there to do is work out because that man has got muscles on top of muscles.
Yeah, that guy is more buff than a hand car wash. You know what I'm saying? Get it?
Thought Damon Devine could help throw a guy out of a battle royal for me, kind of prevent an awkward situation for me if one of you guys would have, unloaded one of them.
We're gonna talk about that too. But you know what? Right now, let's get Johnny Sunset in here. Johnny Sunset, come on in.
You keep staring at him, making eyes across the room, looking deep into his baby blues.
No, I'm actually looking at the. Come on in, John.
How you guys doing?
Hey, we're good. How's
Doing
everything?
all right.
A lot of hardware here. It wasn't here last week. I want to congratulate this man
Yes.
on a beautiful victory.
Yes.
As well as yourself. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. I'd have loved to see you guys in the Battle Royal, but
Yeah, it looked like the sun went down a little early on your stay in the
you
ring.
know, Johnny Sunset learned
He
a
got
lot
wiped out.
about OCCW during this beautiful Battle Royal because it took 3 men to bound together to get me out. 3 men. Now, if it was a one-on-one, could have taken them each out pretty easily, actually. But there's one man that started in the beginning, and that guy is Vintage Dragon. He put on quite a show. Vintage, you put on quite a show, going from number 1 all the way to the end. There's only one man that did that, in my recollection. He goes by the name of Sean something. He kind of escapes me.
I don't know. Every time I saw him, I would change the channel.
But just
Steve Austin did.
oh, did he?
Steve Austin.
Oh
pretty
well,
sure.
good for Steve Austin.
Well, I mean, we
And
can.
both of them did it better than Vintage Dragon.
Both those people, as well as Vintage Dragon, have a knack for pissing off the wrong people.
Ooh.
You know. So, just like
look what you've done.
I'm gonna go in front of the camera here, and I'll call out Vintage Dragon because just like Shawn Michaels and just like Stone Cold Steve Austin, you pissed off the wrong guy. Shawn Michaels had a broken back from The Undertaker.
Ooh.
Steve Austin had a broken neck from Owen Hart. Vintage Dragon, I'm gonna break you in half next time I see you, because you were the ringleader, along with Tony Reyes and Freddie, and get me out of that ring. When I face you one-on-one, I hope that you beat Uberstone. So then if we shoot a cup, I'm gonna come out on top. I'm gonna take you out.
Ooh, sounds
was-
like Vintage is going to go from being the cardiac kid to the cardiac arrest kid.
Now, are you a surfer or some form of serial killer? Don't lie to me now, because that was more than a little
as
bit.
many people know,
You bury people at the beach?
I am quite a meditative guy, and I say this all the time. And just on that cusp of meditation and peace is the complete opposite. So in my deep meditations, I get answers. And I follow those answers and intuitions.
Woo-sa. Woo-sa. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa.
I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ.
Mama say, mama sa, mama.
Hey, Sky Demon, they're being weird. They're being weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are the uninitiated, our friend here, Johnny Sunset, was making his way through the Battle Royal and hit a roadblock when I believe it was Tony Ray's Vintage Dragon
And Big Freddy.
and Big Fred. Which Big Freddy?
The big dude. He was big. That's all I know.
Oh, Estrella.
Oh, Estrella. All right,
Yeah.
they pretty much gang
Did you
tackled
say
this guy.
Estrella?
Gang tackle.
I know you don't speak Spanish. You said
I know
Estrella.
Vintage can wrestle.
Right.
It's
He
an
put on
extra
quite a show,
L, so
like
you
I
just
said.
put more little.
Vintage put on quite a show. And I know that Freddie's a strong ass man. But there's another guy in that ring that was in there for quite a while. And he ended up being in the Final Four. And I could only think it could be a couple. The man was wearing a protective gear.
Okay.
I was chopping him. He had protective gear on in that ring. You could hear it. It was soft to the core. So Tony, why don't you take off that shirt and go chop for chop with me?
Oh, no.
How about that? See how that feels.
I don't think it's the shirt that's his protective gear. I think it's an extra layer of. No, you know what? I'm not going to leave that
All right. So, ladies and
Golden
gentlemen,
Corral.
what I was saying
Golden
is
Corral.
our friend here got gang tackled by I think it was 4 guys tossed out of the ring.
You guys hot?
Yes, that's fine.
I mean, I'm always hot. That ain't never going to change.
It's sunshiny California.
It's hot on the block right now.
So anyway, you bring up another good point. April 20th at the American Legion Post 716, we have our annual Bushido Cup tournament. That is the 8-man single elimination Japanese strong style tournament to determine the annual Bushido Cup winner. All right. Last year, Vintage Dragon was our champion. He rose above 7 other wrestlers and came out on top and claimed the cup. Who will it be this year? There's a few names already entered. We have Drew Masters. We have the names escape me. We have Drew Masters. We have
Damn, well, I guess we know who the winner might be. Drew Masters is the only name
Masters can
that
wrestle.
he can remember.
Drew Masters can wrestle, and I hope I face him because I want to. He's a man that wrestles with honor, and it's gonna be fun to face him if I.
Well, he is definitely a fan of the Bushido and the
In the cup.
the hentai and
hentai. I know what that is now. I realize there's a difference between hentai and anime. I didn't know that before. Did you always know that? That there was a difference?
Yeah.
I did.
They draw different. They draw different
Oh
crowds.
man, I bought some at the parking lot of El Super.
I
thinking
bet there was a lot of tentacles in
Well,
there.
Drew Masters says his jaw still hurts. That's what he's saying right now.
Who said that?
Drew Masters says his
Our
jaw,
jaw still hurts.
Yes.
Well, get it wired back together. We got
Luckily, your
Bushido
thumbs
Cup.
still work to be able to type up that message. Maybe next time your car or your legs will work and actually bring you to the goddamn show.
He was there.
Hey, you know, he came to the last podcast, but it seems like we go a lot of podcasts without seeing our good friend Drew Masters.
Well, to be fair,
Now,
he's
some people are pointing out the Helmuth versus Sunset match.
Helmet,
You
that
you didn't beat the man.
That man can wrestle. I'll tell you what, Helmet can put on a good wrestling. If he stuck to wrestling, he would be, I think, at a different level. But he had to resort to a low blow to get over me.
Well, I mean, he is kind of short, so that makes sense. Everything to him is a low blow.
But as we say, as we gain experience in different fields of combat, you get to navigate the terrain a little better. So that was a last minute booking, which I love the contest of violence. I always partake, and I took that one. Not doing my homework on Helmet, so it
Helmet. Not helmet.
Helmet.
That's-
The date was silent in my reading. So next time I do face him, I know what to prepare for. I know where to block certain blows because, in my mind, it's an illegal blow. If he goes there, he would lose the match. So why would he attempt that? Now I know. Now I know. So Helmuth, we'll face again. I'll fight you again, and the result will be different.
Well, it looks like Vintage Dragon is putting your name out there with a couple emoji fingers up in the air.
He's just saying he's number one.
You know.
Hey,
Number one to done. Vintage Dragon.
He even asked, "Do you even headlock, bro?" That's what he's asking you.
we even headlock, bro. I get that.
Try me.
All right, guys. So we want to tell you thank you for joining us, Johnny Sunset. We wish you the best of success. And
Oh, look at that. Looks like it's time for sundown.
I'm gonna go back to meditation and training and kicking people's asses.
Meditate on
Peace,
that good
love,
stuff.
and violence.
Have a dab in that meditation.
Wait, I know what that means. And then you do this, and then you go.
No,
No, John, just
not
stop,
at all.
Bro, stop.
Not at
How
all.
it works?
Not at
How's
all.
it work?
Not at all.
No,
That's called You Watch Me Whip, right?
No.
We're not talking about
No.
that.
We're talking about.
So now we've got La Raza tuning in to watch the podcast.
Well, damn it.
Right now.
Look,
You were saying?
we're going to get John up on the millennial lingo here.
Marijuana! 420 is coming up, by the way. The Bushido Cup is also on April 20th.
Wait, so I have a question.
For
Is
some
that the
reason.
reason
Are you
why
making
it's
it, by the way?
outside is because you're trying to make it smoke
The
friendly?
American Legion Post 716 is. We are doing it as a fundraiser for them.
Oh, it's going to
Okay.
be a lot of fun.
Know that, but I hope. One would hope not. I mean, but yeah. So we're.
Well, if the sun sets a little early, you'll know.
Well, I know a lot of vets still smoke.
Yeah, well, I think
do.
that goes back to the Vietnam War. When pretty much all of them did. But the American Legion Post 716 is sponsoring a candidate to run for the American Legion president,
All right.
commander of the American Legion, and we are attempting to, with the Bushido Cup, add to his candidacy and help him get elected, so that the American Legion Post will have us all across the country.
All right.
Well, we're looking for a green nation on 420. So,
No, we are not.
Hell yeah.
You know, there are some people.
And I will bring
that
some
don't smoke
samples.
weed.
Well, those people are lame.
And the
as
bull
shit.
will bring some samples.
It's funny, all the people that you work for. I'm just saying.
Well,
All right.
Can I give a quick shout out to people real quick?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, we got, of course, Tornado. He's chiming in.
Tornado.
DJ.
Speaking of weed,
he's like, he thought it was already 420.
Frankie Estrella. Jessica Sky, happy birthday.
hey, happy birthday, Jessica. I think Azrael had something that he wanted to share with you.
Mindy.
Are you watching? Oh yeah, love you, girl.
We've got a picture, Jessica. If you come by, it was drawn for you. You can't really see it on thing. But if you come by and you talk to John, he has the gift that was promised to you. Happy birthday to Jessica Sky.
birthday.
Happy birthday to Fancy Nancy Jessica
And a
Scott.
bunch of our guys at Evice, Uber is, what's his name? Tapia is watching. So everybody in our circles is actually watching our show too.
All right, that's good.
La Raza's watching, and we owe La Raza tag team title shot as soon as possible, I believe. They came in and stole our thunder after our match, when it's our time of triumph, our time of glory, and then all of a sudden, they've had their day.
They're used to stealing stuff, apparently. So, I mean, it was easy for them to come in and try and steal thunder.
And then Brian Chastity is saying 420 will have a lot of high flying action.
I just hate weed. I really do.
By the end of that show, you're not going to remember whether or not you hate it or love it.
No.
We're gonna buy a lot of pizza that day.
You're just going to remember you have a lot of munchies.
You have to remember, I grew up with two of the original. See, guys like Johnny Sunset, nothing compared to the hippies that I grew up with. My mom and my dad. Oh my God!
Well, I mean,
it.
at least it's not blow. Let's just say that. I mean, we're
Or crack.
exactly.
Nobody's skiing out there.
All right.
Nobody's going to be there popping the mollies.
Maybe I will.
Oh, Lord.
We've got Jamal
no.
Bostic watching the show. Jamal is a promoter of GCF.
Hey, he's
GCF
supposed
is
to be
on
here.
June 1st. I don't know what venue. Are they here again?
They're here again.
Okay, they're going to be here in the De La Jiu-Jitsu School on June 1st. And more than likely, so will we.
Oh,
I mean, you came in, you rudely interrupted at least one of their matches.
Well, you know.
Our OCCW championship match,
well, when
because
you-
your hatred of
well,
the
when
Uber
you-
student
when you
burns
come into-
eternal.
When you come into my house and you don't give me a formal invitation, yeah, I'm going to break the party up.
Oh,
I mean, we're here. We are the foundation. We are the pillars. We are the franchises of OCCW, if you will. You know, I didn't get the job done with Mikey O'Shea. I went to a high school, you know, a lot of the white people weren't so useful at fighting, so I always found, you know, a big, strong, you know, black fella and a bunch of the Hispanics, like the rest of DI, and we always took it to them other guys.
Well, I mean, you look.
I gotta walk home from school, man.
Just look at his record. Every time Azrael aligned himself with someone of the darker persuasion, he's got a title around his waist.
Victory and glory.
So this time, he might actually hold on to these for longer than a month.
I am for the integration, my friend. We are separate and equal, by God. I am for you. We are together. And Jamal Bostic.
Okay,
is here.
so let's before a little more information on that show. We'll get the card and everything from Jamal Bostic in a few minutes when he comes on. So next weekend is WrestleMania. This weekend. Well, Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Is WrestleMania. I know I haven't watched. Are we still on?
Yeah, we are. But you also heard of Josh Burnett's that Bloodsport wrestling show he's doing with what's his name starring. I'll do some research. I'll let you know.
Okay. Well, thank you for mentioning it to me and making me look like I have no idea what's going on because. All right.
Frank Mir. No. Frank Mir's making his debut as a wrestler.
As a pro wrestler.
Yes.
Josh Barnett is a promoter for
Bloodsport Wrestling, and Frank Mir is actually making his appearance.
Okay.
First wrestler.
Now, are they fighting in an empty swimming pool? In a backyard.
Well,
Are they fighting in an arena?
fine.
It's still a good idea, damn it. I've pitched it many times. We should just have a show in an empty swimming pool with a little bit of water in one of the ends so I can drown one of these people to their death. I have had enough of Freddie Flores and Alexander Vega. We can defend the tag team championships in an empty swimming pool.
Why don't we get, what's his name?
I will mess them up.
AP down there and drown him at the end of that swimming pool.
No idea who that is.
Your little buddy.
I'm not in the gang. I don't know what these
Your little buddy, the critic.
letters
Anyway.
are. So speaking of people stealing each other's thunder, that was my night at the Royal, the Heartbreak City. We won the tag team championships. I stacked the deck. I had all of OCCW prepared to help me win that battle royal. La Raza was in that battle, and then you leave, Vintage Dragon. He don't like me. I don't like him. That's a very real thing. I don't care what anybody thinks. You have to shoot. Some people need to learn when it's time for them to make a graceful exit out of a battle royal. And for somebody who's been wrestling for 57 years, Vintage Dragon has not yet learned the graceful art of the exit. So when I have to shoot the double leg takedown and start putting it to somebody and get pulled off so I don't lose my job at OCCW, I don't appreciate that kind of thing.
I was just trying to protect our title reign. I mean, you were getting a little out of hand. I mean, I understand your hatred.
That's how I do on these streets, man. It's thuggish and ruggish out here. I didn't choose the thug life. The thug life chose me. I wasn't all trying to be about that life. But then Vintage Dragon comes in, and he's trying to spoil my debut just because he's jealous of OCCW. He's used to wrestling in an overgrown fruit stand attached to a garbage dump in the heart of the ghetto. That's not my fault. That's not my business. And just because all of you other wrestlers that come and take his training classes every Monday and Wednesday at 8:30, because I'm obligated to mention it, they like him better than me. They want to kiss his ass. They want to wax on, wax off, and polish his truck.
My goodness.
You see Drew Masters shining. Why does your jaw hurt so much, Drew? Was it because he hit you or because he put it to you?
No.
You know what I mean?
The only reason I think Drew's jaw is.
All right.
I mean, he was just. He was thanking his sensei for.
First of all, that's not how you thank your sensei.
Well,
Secondly, Secondly,
you're telling me you've never had anyone thank you like.
None of my students know. Jesus Christ, man. I didn't get to see his exchange with Vintage Dragon. I knew he was terrified about it. When we had him on the show last week, he was like, boy, I sure hope I don't face Vintage Dragon. Golly gee, by golly. So, anyone catch his exchange with him?
He got thrown the hell out.
The one thing,
he got kicked.
All I caught was him
right
catching a kick to the chin.
I see.
I mean,
all of OCCW couldn't get this guy out of the ring. So I have to come in, try to take matters into my own hands, and we wind up fighting in a scrum, and Mikey O'Shea comes out of the nowhere, because he's always a day late and $1 short whenever I seem to be needing assistance.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
So thankfully, Johnny on the spot over here, my man, B.A. Marcus Frey, saved our jobs, saved our tag team titles, so now my neck can continue to bling, and his afro can continue to sheen every Tuesday night on the Royal Ramble.
every Tuesday night here at the Free Admission Channel, you will get up-to-date OCCW news, gossip, and others. But right now, we're going to shift gears a little bit. We're going to talk about one of the other federations here in Orange County. That would be the Gold Coast Federation, right? That is headed up by Jamal and Jamal. What is Jamal's last name? Boston.
Let's ask him when you bring him on. Come on out, ask him.
And Joey the Saint. Right now, I don't see.
the other black guy in the studio.
No, there's like a bunch of black dudes around here. Don't give me that shit.
It does get confusing.
Yeah, and it seems like all of them are named Jamal.
I've seen a crowd chant for human tornado looking at this guy. They look different to me. I can tell the difference.
I can't tell the white dudes.
They're a before and after picture if ever I seen one.
All right, Jamal, you want to get...
Come on in, Jamal. Get to the back of the bus, John.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
There it is. How's it going, guys?
Ready? We've missed you on the program.
Oh, thanks, man.
Okay,
I missed you guys.
You're not fired or anything, are we? Let me just establish that.
Well,
quick. I mean,
Azra.
Hey, nice shirt.
Oh, listen, I had
Yeah.
one day.
Yeah.
Use
Anyway,
the tag title to cover it up. if you
no,
want.
it's okay. Yeah.
fine.
Ah, we support the kids.
We support the
Trick
boys,
love the kids.
but not the one of Miss Westminster. Those people.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Wait. Okay. Without getting anybody in too much trouble.
yeah. Let's not talk
The
about
show is
that
coming from the
subject.
De Lo Jiu-Jitsu School. A lovely venue.
Hey, it's a great venue.
Yes.
It's a great venue that doesn't cancel on you last minute.
Oh, hey.
That's right.
So you have a card. What do you have going on for June 1st?
We are working on the card right now.
Yeah.
What's the name of your card?
It's called Injustice for All.
And Justice for All?
Injustice for All.
Injustice. Like in justice or injustice?
Injustice. One
Injustice.
word.
Like that
Injustice.
video game you guys like to
Yes.
smoke weed and play, apparently, right?
Oh.
I mean, we don't all. Well, yeah, we do.
No, we don't. No, we don't. Oh.
Wellness policy, wrestlers.
Wellness policy, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so
Your
anyway,
what
do
your wellness
you have
is
a
to
portion of the
not
card
take
ready?
that test before your match.
We do have some parts of the card ready that we will reveal pretty soon, I guess. Joseph Saint's on a little vacation. His head is
Did he
still,
get locked up again?
well, no, I don't know. But I mean, I know he's still suffering from that trauma he took from that
He's probably
cane.
got the post-concussion syndrome.
you know.
Helmet ain't nobody to play around with
Yeah,
that
you know.
kendo stick,
And
and he
well,
laid him out as part of
I
a
mean-
master plan that we
Yeah,
concocted.
I mean,
by the
and
way.
those boots he put to him, man, I must say, watching the film back, it was kind of comical, but I kind of feel for the guy.
Yeah, I could have swore I saw somebody's sole of their boot print on his face by the end of that night.
Yeah,
That
I
might-
mean,
that might have been one of my shoes. I recognize the Asics logo.
I know he had to, get one of his people to iron that out of his shirt. So
Jesus.
I feel for the guy. Shout out to Joseph.
The
Saint.
divine intervention brought the injustice for all.
I guess they
Yeah.
did. Yeah,
It's a good segue.
man, that was terrible segue. But
Danny
yes.
Limelight still a champion.
Lame.
Yes, he is. And,
Chris Cadillac maybe gonna fight.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't lose your title if you're faking injuries all the time.
Oh, fuck me.
So bitter. So bitter.
Faking injuries. I mean, taking off flips off boats and shit. Nah, I'm hurt.
All right.
The injuries are nothing to play with, okay?
That's true. And neither is a fun vacation in Cabo.
And what about this guy over here
The-
just ran in on the middle of the title match of OCCW? Kind of spoiled some of your show there.
I mean, whatever.
Will there be hell to pay?
I mean, whatever he had with Gustin over there, I mean, looks like he handled it.
Oh, it's yeah. I mean, I'm gonna let him live for now.
I mean, he's still the champion, but I mean, that's on you, bro.
Yeah, that's because he ain't stepped in the ring with me again yet. He
that
keeps
might-
ducking and dodging.
Listen, hey, man. I mean, the owner of the company's right there, bro.
Yeah, and he's giving them boxing lessons. He's letting them take lessons from Bruce on how to
So.
duck and dodge.
But I mean,
we
Danny
talking about?
Limelight.
You letting Gustin take some boxing lessons, apparently.
It helps keep him in shape. And let's be fair. Gustin went up against a friggin' monster this
He
weekend.
did.
right.
He's gonna have to get in better shape
uh,
before he runs into Damon Devine
A
again.
monster that's
We got-
small enough to fit in my pocket.
Buff mini me.
He was like a little pocket Hercules.
I heard you have already monsters in your pocket.
Gustin's a fitness trainer for human beings, and Damon Devine's a fitness trainer for like some kind of super ape or something. He's gonna pick on somebody his own size and go to the damn zoo.
So you don't have any part of the card available for public consumption yet? So
The only part of the card we have for public consumption is Danny Limelight will be defending the GCF SoCal Championship there.
don't bet on it.
Against his ACL. Let's see who wins. Will it be him or will it be his knee?
Man.
All right.
I think his knee's okay because he did.
And we also have some plans for you and your boys, Azrael. So
There better be some plans. Imagine, what kind of hell we're gonna raise if we're not booked on this show. We were on the last one and almost tore
Listen,
this place down.
you're talking to the wrong guy when it's talking about booking you guys on a show. But
I like the other guy. Bring him back. I don't know why. I just feel like a deep
why-
connection.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
apparently
why
he
you
let
beat
me
him
walk
with-
on.
Yeah.
Every time I talk to Jamal, he goes silent when I say, "Hey, am I on the next GCF show?" And I just see ... and then nothing.
I'm a busy dude. Like, I'm sliding in lots of DMs.
I mean,
So, like,
not
a lot
busy
of
enough to get your
wrestlers.
card together yet. I mean, you might as well book me on it if you ain't got the card ready.
It's been a long ride since Maximum Carnage. You already know you're top of my list.
All right.
You know, we're trying to book
Waiting
2
on that
shows at
call.
once as well.
Oh, what's the other one?
Yeah, so we're booking our anniversary show in August too.
Well, let's.
Gold too.
What was that proverb? Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Yeah,
let's
that
worry about
too.
let's worry about
Let's
this next
worry
show.
about
Let's
June
put me
1st.
on that, and then you can worry about
Well,
August.
BA, man, if you're trying to get in the ring,
Hey, anybody that's willing to step in there with me,
I think that's.
Who are your tag?
I hope you got some paramedics on
We
hand.
haven't crowned tag champions yet.
Okay.
We haven't.
I mean,
got him right.
there's always plenty of room around my waist.
Hold on a second.
We're very familiar with this building.
We had this discussion about having tag team champions in separate friggin' companies, right?
In this building.
Let me tell you something. If
It's a sister company.
And I'm telling you this right now, and you can take this to Joey the Saint or whatever the hell his name is, all right? If I see either one of you with a tag team title from someone else, I'm stripping you of your titles.
You said you wouldn't just strip somebody in their
So
tag team.
now,
I lied.
so
I
now,
lied.
It's
so now Barstow comes to Orange County. That sounds delightful.
All right, well, when you put it that,
We won these in a match, man.
see, when you
I earned this.
when
What
you
you
put it that way, when you put it that way, maybe I may have to
comes to
rethink.
Orange.
Yeah,
that.
what you can do is book me in a match. Find somebody man enough to take it off of me, and then you can have your tag team title.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I recant my last. Why you gotta fight dirty like that?
You
Oh my
almost
god.
stoked the fire, John.
I'm starting to fire on the internet. Everybody's saying boo, John. Damn, John.
I mean, but speaking of
People say that anyway.
I'm just-
You know.
If I could, though, speaking of starting fires on the internet, I read the little review of you guys'
Oh, you know what? I didn't know that dipshit had put one out yet, right?
Oh, you didn't see
I
it?
didn't know. He told me right before we went on the air.
Well, this is why I messaged you.
Let me
earlier.
guess. Wait, don't tell me what it said. Let me guess. Everything about it sucked, even though I wasn't there and I don't know anything about wrestling.
You are pretty spot on with
Well,
this.
I mean, the thing is, all he had to do was put down his pizza bites and his lotion and type up something real quick, and then go back to eating his pizza bites and jacking off.
Well, you know,
he doesn't have a busy life. He can put up a review within 30 seconds.
and he can't spell though. Yeah, that's the problem.
He doesn't own spell check apparently.
I don't know. You know
I
what
don't
the
think
nature.
anybody at that website owns.
I don't know what the nature of his problem. Well, I do. I mean, I know
Well,
what
you
his.
keep shitting on him on the air.
That's true. But that.
Yeah, so the reviews aren't going to get any
I
better.
took the biggest shovel I could find and buried the first one as bad as a man could bury another man. So he's not happy about it. So I suck, you suck, the whole show sucks.
But to shit on a whole product though just seems
Without ever
real
going there,
just seems real unprofessional and disrespectful to me, especially when you don't acknowledge all the other promotions in Orange County. That's what got to me. 1, 2, all of the talented guys you have on your card within OCCW, they work their asses off, dude. And for some journalist,
he's not a journalist.
yeah, that's
Journalists go to like journalism school. They go to school, right?
Yeah, I went to Cal State Long Beach for journalism communications.
Okay.
You know.
Well, apparently, the way that this individual spells, he probably barely graduated the 6th grade. So I'm not really worried about an
Or he went to
individual.
Cypress College.
Cypress College. A fine institution.
Fine institution at Cypress
Is that the one that has the barbed wire on the top? Nobody in, nobody
No, I
out?
think that's Santa Ana College.
Hey. I was
Oh.
a Don, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh man.
Come down there.
Okay, so
Come down there.
Someone's getting offended.
Freaking Sean Kingston. Beautiful.
here's what I want. Here's what I want. I'm gonna send you that individual's picture, right? And I will let the viewing audience decide whether or not that individual has the right to be commenting on anyone's anything. Let's see, where is it here?
It's probably in the trash folder. Troy might want to
Well,
check
that's
that.
where it belongs, but I saved it for specifically for a day like this, so people can look at this fat reject from a Wayne's World audition and decide. Oh no, you don't want to see that.
You look at how many people were at this show? You count tickets.
Yeah, there was.
Tell me.
We had sold 130 tickets.
Okay.
Right, which is 160 28 more people than actually read SoCal Uncensored. So, you know.
Most of the guys that read it are guys that are on shows.
Yeah.
They're the only. Yeah, that's where you're gonna get written about by somebody. Like Dave Meltzer's not gonna find most of these matches. If you want a critique of your match, don't get it from a fan, because a fan's gonna tell you obvious things. This guy's fat. This guy's not very good. Da 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 da. Like if you're gonna get critiques on a match, I went to wrestle in front of Vampiro and get his opinion. I've wrestled in front of D'Lo Brown and gotten his opinion. I've wrestled in front of Evan Bourne and gotten his opinion. Like get your opinion of people who've actually wrestled in front of people if you're looking for feedback.
Yeah, wrestling in front of Paul London. He gave his feedback.
Paul Linden. Yeah, no, you're right.
And,
And, well, you know, the thing is, it's just like, it's pretty obvious that he has an axe to grind, right? With us. He has no objectivity. He doesn't even go to the match. That's the funny thing. He doesn't, his mom won't give him $15 to go to the match, right? So,
and also,
and she won't pay for his Uber, so he won't come.
Well, and also, I think that you also got to look at it like this. The worse the reviews get, the more he knows that we're going to talk about it, so we're putting him on the map. No, that's all it is.
We are.
Nobody gives a damn about SoCal Uncensored until we mention SoCal Uncensored. I mean, there you go. You got 2 plugs tonight.
There's one SoCal Uncensored that we care about, but that's the tag team.
Right.
Hey, we should make our team Pro Wrestling Illustrated.
We should.
Pro Wrestling Illustrated, right? All right.
We're gonna rank our opponents 1 through 500 and accept money to the top 10 spots.
We get Bill Apter as your manager and whatnot.
Right?
Yeah,
make a lot of money like that.
It's a fantastic idea. Yeah. What a tool.
And they made fun of Bully Zone, which isn't very nice. Bully Zone, there's 2. They call them overzealous fans.
Look who's talking.
Trying to get in the business.
What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, would you rather have a lot of still pictures of your event so that you could promote your future shows, or would you rather have your stuff shown on YouTube for free and made fun of? What's more useful to you as a promotion?
And let me tell you, Bully Zone, next time you put your hands on myself and Lex Icon, it won't be a nice day. John, I'm letting you know right now, those fools will get smashed.
Oh. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I admire the hustle of the Bully Zone.
Yeah.
Bully Zone
they straight disrespect us this past Saturday.
Well, just know that if you lay your hands on them, that's going to be the most action they've had in the last year. So, so you might be doing them a favor if you
show them why they call you Joey the Bull.
Jamal, what got you into wrestling? Why did you wake up one day and you're like, you know what? I'm going to risk my financial life on promoting independent wrestling.
Well, I risked my financial life by going to college, but...
You're probably still paying for it, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
But, I mean, what got me into the wrestling business was, you know, just my love for it. Just growing up being a fan, and I always wanted to be a part of it, but to be honest, not as a wrestler, just because I watched Beyond the Mat when I was 10, and I was like, yeah, nope, can't do that.
You were 10? Oh my God, I was 30.
I wasn't 10 when it came out, but I stumbled upon. No, I bought it at a Walmart when I was 10. I remember that. And I just fell in love with the behind the scenes of the business, and Paul Heyman was a guy that I looked up to then, and you know, just taking the time to understand the business, because I wanted to do it right. If I eventually did it, you know, like I didn't want to be just some fan that just thought I could put some wrestlers in a ring and it would draw a crowd. Like I wanted to, you know, have longevity in it and be proud of what I put out and do something for the community at the same time, and just do something good for a business. It's always done something great for me as a fan, and putting on wrestling shows, it's something that's fun that I love doing, so I'm proud to be a part of it.
Are there any challenges you've experienced promoting a wrestling show?
Wouldn't it be easier just to critique other people's work and do none of your own?
I've interned for a couple of wrestling websites and just didn't really like it. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to, you know, pull the trigger on, you know, actually creating my own promotion.
Yeah, instead of looking for clickbait, you are going to actually go out and do something with your life.
So you'd be looking for wrestlers who do things like promote the promotion that you're in, doing things like promos and such.
You know,
does that help you?
That's the hope with most cases, but you know, sometimes it doesn't always pull through.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can give your some of your wrestlers a little bit of lessons on how to cut a promo. I'm sure that might help them.
That actually might help a lot. I mean, but luckily we have a very good social media team that kind of just gets us out there, and you know, Joseph Saint has money to put into the Facebook page, so all those ads get out there. So it's always great. But challenges that we've experienced. I mean, losing a venue 4 days before a show was pretty challenging.
Having a rival promoter trying to freaking run against you so he could put you under the mat. Yeah, that was pretty fucked up. I admit it.
It happens, you know.
You're all kind of running against each other, aren't you? Aren't all 6 shows on the same day for the most part?
Well, the next one will be. But we'll all be working together to torpedo that next company. So
So I mean, there was some challenges. Wrestlers, not being able to show up, wrestlers that don't show up, wrestlers that show up.
I wanted to. I wanted to, but it's all right. Yeah. We all get that Cabo injury.
The Cabo injury.
Oh God, my Cabo's broken. My Cabo. I'm sorry, I broke my Cabo. I gotta go. I broke my Cabo.
I gotta put on my costume. I gotta put on my costume.
Oh man.
Danny's gonna
you'd come back dressed as a superhero.
come out like a superhero.
So you're looking for people who will talk fans into the tent, so to speak.
Yes.
You look at a flyer. I want to know, why does that guy hate that guy? Why is that guy? Why is that one wear a mask? Why is that one wear a bulletproof vest? Why is that one like a vampire of some kind? Does that help you at all?
Yeah, I mean, I think people get really drawn into what's on the flyer. Of course, that's the cool thing about wrestling. Or if you're a casual fan, you're just like, who are these guys?
Yeah,
Kinda
who's
check
the
this
fake
out.
Miles
Yeah.
Morales in the middle of the
God,
poster?
stop. Just stop. All right, stop.
By the way, Cholo says what's up.
Hey, what's going on, Cholo?
Hi, Cholo.
Somebody's trying to start some beef.
Right? And you know what's going to happen? I'm going to get blamed for it. I'm going to get blamed for it. Like always. Oh,
The cops will be calling you this time.
I was one of us is but I'm just gonna watch the tape. I said nothing.
No, I'm not afraid of controversy. I'm just tired of controversy.
Me neither. But
Okay, so tell me what's next. What's in the future for GCF? What other venues are you looking to promote at? What other wrestlers are you looking to promote? Is there a specific style that you prefer to promote, etc.?
Which is crazy about how our company has been set up. Is I feel like we've embraced a lot of different styles of wrestling so far. We've had a couple of hardcore matches. We've had, luchadors. We've had the high flyers. We've had the heavies. We've had brawlers. We've had a little bit of everything different, and it kind of keeps the show going. Where the crowd is kind of just like, all right, what are we gonna get next? I feel like we haven't hit that point to where we need to have that niche, I guess, because every other promotion does it, and we don't want to be a duplicate of that other promotion out there, because then that's where the critics will just be like, oh, I can just
Fuck
go
the
watch,
critics. Let them criticize.
but I don't want to go fucking.
But so far, you've had a pretty good mix of matches. There was one hardcore match on the first card. I remember that one that was here. There's tag team matches. There's big people, small people, all kinds of shapes and sizes.
Oh, all kinds, and especially those Divine Intervention boys. But
and we are all different shapes and sizes. You know what I mean?
Yes, you
and
guys
all
are.
colors of the rainbow. By
All
God, I'm open
colors.
to everything. If I had 27 members of Divine Intervention, I would use all 27 of them to my advantage to win whatever belt I feel like. Because to me, that's a real fight, baby. If you're ever in these streets, you got to have your gang. They're gonna run in. We're gonna do whatever it takes to become champions wherever we go.
Well, I mean, there's one shade on the rainbow that Divine Intervention is missing. I know that.
All right.
Puerto Rican.
it's like, Cadillac's pretty dark. I think they got that one covered.
Jamal, we're up against the clock, so tell us one more time when, where, and what is going on for GCF.
June 1st, Delo Jiu-Jitsu, Injustice for All, GCF's 4th show. Expect to see, whatever we can come up with to stop Divine Intervention in their tracks.
I could tell you how. Why didn't you just ask me? I did it myself.
Break them up.
Sorry.
I don't want to.
Tag team champions. We're pretty good.
And what part of
works out.
Yeah, without divine intervention.
So to
This
speak,
was like just the intervention.
Right.
But yeah, we definitely have a bone to pick with the members of Divine Intervention. Chris Cadillac's trying to come after the limelight. That's probably not going to happen, but who knows? You know, might crown some tag team champions. I know there's a new title on the horizon in GCF that's coming.
Well, the best way to get rid of one of the members of Divine Intervention is actually stick to your wellness policy. You might actually get rid of at least one
Shit,
of them.
we might not have a card if we do that.
That's another good point.
We might not have anybody to book if it's might just Matt Vandegrift versus Air.
That might be a hell of a match.
That might be, you know what? That might be a 5-star. You know, like it's,
We have a mop here at the dojo. I'm sure Matt can carry that to at least a 4-star.
you know,
He's a very athletic
if you
man.
went in drug testing everybody, it wouldn't be a good thing. But
Especially since those fools couldn't study before the test. All right, well, I wanted to thank you, Jamal, and I want to wish you continued success.
Thank
and
you, my man.
Continued cooperation from our part.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, of course.
I won't hit you with nothing.
Joey, if you're out there,
I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
I hope your head is healed
Have
and
people call my people.
you'll be back in. And thank you. Take care.
Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. And tell your boys we're coming after them. All right. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You do the nod. Are you gonna give him the nod? Or
Hey,
you guys do that?
we do the.
I don't know. I watch that show.
What you want me to say? Assalamu alaikum.
I probably say Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever.
Alaikum assalam. And I know that you're
Oogity
a Southern
boogity.
Baptist or something like that.
That's
So.
true.
And shamalama ding dong to you too.
Mama ding dong.
Alakazam. Shazam.
Ramalan.
That's what. I'm trying to get in your world, man.
The
I'm
views and
trying to get in
opinions
your
of
world.
Azrael and his partner, B.A. Marcus Frey, for that matter,
Are the only views you need
are
to worry
the opinions
yourself
of
with.
them and them alone. They do not represent the Free Admission Channel, the Royal Ramble, Orange County Championship Wrestling, or anyone else within their right mind. Our next guest is known the world over. He is a luchador extraordinaire. He is a mat wrestling sensation. He is a high-flying phenom. He is a veteran. He is a bona fide ticket seller.
Johnny Sunset.
And if you need 5 minutes from him, he'll give you 5 minutes.
You didn't tell me Amazing Junior was here.
If you need 10 minutes, you're going to get 45 minutes from him. Without any further ado, please join me in welcoming Mariachi Loco.
How's it going? I missed you. Arriba la raza. Mi pantalones es en fuego.
Always a pleasure.
What's up, guys?
What's up? Mariachi's been a minute.
Hey,
I'm starting to sound hip like you. Right?
Yeah, you know
It's been a minute.
We're getting you up on game.
Yeah, right.
It's been
Yeah.
late.
Yeah,
No.
It's been a while.
Keep it 100 with him.
Yeah. I'm down with that.
Keeping
yo.
it local, fool.
Oh, jeez.
No, but it's alright.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully Cholo's
Word
watching
to your
this.
mama.
What
What's
you been
up,
up to,
fool?
Mariachi? We missed you.
Nothing, just washing my gear a lot.
Right on.
There's a lot of you fools out there that they need to wash more than just their underwear, fools.
Oh, no.
Watch some knee pads.
Oh yeah. You know those knee pads can take on a life of their own. I noticed Danny's or Azrael's not saying anything over
I
there.
ain't wearing nothing right now.
You're not wearing your knee pads right now?
Hey,
Good.
I'm wearing pants.
Okay.
Don't. He looked. I'm wearing pants. I swear to God.
Yes, yeah, bless me.
Guys can perform a drop kick all on their own.
Nothing, just busy dudes.
Earlier today, we had a brief discussion about your weekend, and it sounded like a whirlwind wrestling weekend. Hey, try to say that 5 times fast.
I thought Cholo
Whirlwind
slapped
wrestling
Juventud
weekend.
Guerrera. Did you slap Juventud Guerrera?
No, he did. I didn't.
Oh, you missed that.
Tell us about your 4 matches in 3 days and how that went.
Holy showers, dude! I wrestled 4 times in 3 nights.
Okay, can you?
Oh, more, right? It's a podcast. You
I
need more
mean, it
content.
speaks for itself. Anytime that a man can say that, that's it.
Dude, it was a very tiring weekend. It was great. I mean, we got to wrestle Juventud Guerrera and Simbodi.
Wow.
There's a lot of stars over there. What's his Adonis? What's his first name?
Adrian Adonis?
No, not Adrian Adonis.
dang.
Dead.
No.
But Simbodi.
Creed? Was his first name Creed?
No. Simbodi has great shows down in Las Vegas. He used to run shows down here with Freak Show Wrestling, which was another whole different deal. But this time he does a lot of Las Vegas show, Lucha Libre shows, which runs every Sunday. Not every Sunday, but at least every month.
What's the name of his show?
Lucha Libre Las Vegas.
Is it still Fremont Street? Fremont Street?
Right on the plaza.
That is a cool part of
Oh, dude, tell me about it. We also had the chance to visit this cool place called the Nerd Bar, which you guys need to go and visit. It's a comic book store. It's a video game bar. There's wrestling memorabilia. Bro, it's amazing.
Yeah?
It's really cool. You guys should visit the Nerd at not on Fremont Street, but
But it's got to be better because it's not in Barcelona.
We're going in June if you want to Lingerie Fight League.
Lingerie Fight League.
I'm there.
I'm gonna take a pass on that one.
why not?
That sounds ridiculous.
Well, yeah, you're gonna look stupid in the bra and panties.
Right? Exactly. Especially with that cutaway thong.
I'm a legitimate athlete, by God, and I don't need to show my boobies. Except I do all the time.
So who did you? So you wrestled 4 times in 3 nights, right? 4 matches in 3 nights. You then drove back here.
Drove all the way from Vegas in my Mercedes Benz.
That's dangerous, man. You fall asleep while you're driving.
I start charging more, bro. My rate just went up.
Yeah, well, good because I'm gonna pay it.
Well, you're wrestling Juventud Guerrera.
Yeah.
That's a big money.
No, dude, it's a really good weekend and lots of wrestling, lot of acquaintances, a lot of friends were up there, so we got a chance to speak. We met up with Willie Mack. Willie Mack, what's up, yo? How you doing? Awesome, dude. He's always a class act, and everyone over in Las Vegas is very, very nice.
Why'd you wear a mask? You're a beautiful man.
You know, I just
No, is that a new mask? Is that a?
being a pretty boy?
It's looking a little crisp. I like it.
thinking you like it.
Yeah.
He's been washing it a lot. He said.
I mean, I
I
guess.
think it's very. I think trust me, it's good that he has a new mask all the time. It makes his.
I have like over 10 masks right now.
Wow. We need to talk to our friend Voodoo.
Have you won
Maybe
any
he
masks
can,
from any other dudes?
Just once. His name was Super Nino. That was a long time
Plenty
ago.
of
Let's
gag
not talk
balls.
about what.
Okay, I see your shirt on. What does it say? Echale ganas.
Echale Ganas is a new clothing brand. Which stay tuned, guys. I'll be sharing some stuff coming. But if you guys want to go to their website or not their website, they have a website. Their Instagram at Echale Ganas. You'll see why I'm wearing it. And if you don't understand what Echale Ganas means,
Give a literal translation to these two.
you guys.
I've got no idea.
Really?
I got nothing.
Well, Echale Ganas. When someone tells you.
Have balls.
When you're feeling down, whenever you fall down and you want to get up, it's like, hey, get back up, bro. Get going. Chale ganas. You know, step it up. Go for it.
Yeah.
That's what this brand represents, and I'm sure if you've seen Stand and Deliver, it kind of shows exactly what it is.
Negative times
You know?
a negative equals a positive. That's how I learned math. I saw that movie.
Visit
Yes.
visit Echale Ganas on Instagram and you'll see what I'm talking
I'll
about.
have
If
to
you
check
go
that
follow
out.
me on El Mariachi _loco at Instagram, you'll see what I'm talking about. But that's what it is.
Sounds very uplifting.
Very.
Yeah.
It's a good brand.
Yeah, we had the owner here a little while ago. What's his name?
Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas. Yes.
Is it really?
Yeah, his name is.
Is it the guy from the mariachi?
No,
Not him,
no.
but it's his name, Antonio Banderas.
Antonio
We
Banderas.
recorded some stuff. You guys will see it. Stay tuned, and again, we'll let you know what's going on.
And maybe next week we'll have an Echale Ganas T-shirt to give away.
There you go.
All right, and maybe we'll get him on the show next
yeah.
week. All right. That about does it. Anything in closing, gentlemen?
Where are we gonna see you next, mariachi? You've got a tag team partner.
I do have a tag team partner.
I have a tag team partner.
You have
damn
tag
sure
team belts
do.
too,
I have tag team belts,
and he has money,
and he has money.
and he's willing to pay.
We could find an empty swimming pool, and we could do this proper.
Hell, we could do this out in the alleyway.
2 out of 3 falls.
I think I have to shout out Little Cholo because then he's gonna start crying. I know how he is. So yes, I have a partner. His name is Little Cholo, and we're the Lucha homies, and we're willing to take on anyone.
You know,
Yeah.
Ready, willing, and
Belts.
able to accept this kind of challenge.
I think that's gonna make me. Be a good match.
Many pesos.
So
Muy pesos.
you know, we're gonna have more of this. We're gonna talk when we get off the air because that sounds like an outstanding matchup.
I signed my contracts in pen, thank you, not pencil.
I'm gonna go start
Not
my
with a spray
cardio.
can?
Yeah,
All right.
we have training every
You wanna
Friday
break
here
your,
too, Lucha Libre, just in case you need to step up your game, bro.
But then you'll be watching me.
Hey,
You know what I'm gonna
but then you know what I'm gonna
I got
do.
you.
Don't forget
You
to
know what?
mention the
This
classes.
is not the worst idea ever. Friday night?
So do you
Friday
learn?
night at 8 p.m. here at the Delo O Training
Oh,
Center. That's
yeah.
8381 Catella Avenue, Unit J. You can train with Mariachi Loco, Lil Cholo, the Amazing Junior, and many other local lucha and wrestling stars here, as well as Monday nights with Mikey O'Shea, Wednesday evenings with Vintage Dragon.
Oh, God.
Sunday
You've never been to
afternoon
Lucha Pro, have
with an
you?
open ring.
It's more like Lucha Amateur. More like Lucha still qualifies for the Olympics. More like they'd be happy to have a backyard to see a patch of grass so they don't have to cut. They don't need parking at Lucha Pro because 3 cars brings all 96 fans. I've seen the building. I'm thinking about having it condemned. You stole my Thunder Vintage Dragon. You stole my spotlight. I'm going to take something from you pretty soon.
Oh no!
There's going to be a day where Vintage Dragon's going to be happy, and it's going to end in ashes, thanks to Azrael and B.A. Marcus Frey, and he knows about being ashy.
Hey, I'm trying to
For
get some
our
more
guest,
cocoa butter.
Mariachi for our guest, Mariachi Loco. For the tag team champions, B.A. Marcus Frey and Azrael.
Yeah.
I am the most hated man in indie wrestling, Jonathan Malice.
I'm fighting you for
I'm
that.
getting my knuckles right.
Wishing you a good night, and may all your bumps take place in the ring.
See you next week.
We'll see you next week.